Hey dear friends, welcome to my YouTube channel.
Namaste and welcome. This video is especially created for those who are preparing Teachers Service Commission examination of secondary level English subject. This video is based on the curriculum of Teachers Service Commission examination of secondary level English subject. I hope this video will help you to excel your knowledge on different contents asked in the TSC second paper examination.
This video is about short introduction of language aspects like vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation, and punctuation. This is detailed video on teaching and testing vocabulary, including its definition, key aspects of teaching vocabulary, techniques of teaching new vocabulary, testing, evaluating vocabulary, and conclusion. Let's start from the short introduction of language aspects assigned by the curriculum of Teachers Service Commission. The aspects of language typically refer to the fundamental components or levels that make up a language system. These are the key areas that language learners study and that they need to develop. Vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation, and punctuation are crucial aspects that are explicitly taught and learned in language teaching. They directly relate to and often fall under the broader linguistic aspects. These are the language aspects need to learn assigned by TSC curriculum. Here's how they connect. Vocabulary. This directly relates to the lexicon of a language and is fundamental to semantics meaning. Language teaching heavily focuses on introducing, explaining, and practicing new words and their meanings. Grammar. This is the practical application of morphology, word formation, and syntax, sentence structure. Language teaching involves explaining grammatical rules and providing exercises to help learners form correct sentences. Pronunciation. This is a key component of phonology, specifically phonetics, how sounds are produced, and prosody, stress, and intonation. Language teachers often work on helping learners produce the sounds of the target language accurately and with appropriate rhythm and intonation. Punctuation. This is part of graphology, the writing system. Language teaching includes instruction on how to use punctuation marks correctly to convey meaning and structure in written language, which is closely linked to syntax and semantics. These four areas are often considered the foundational building blocks that language teachers focus on to help learners develop communicative competence in the target language. They are essential for understanding and producing both spoken and written language effectively. Let's start from teaching and testing vocabulary, the first aspect of language learning, with its definition. Vocabulary is the collection of words a person knows and uses in a language. It includes their meanings, spellings, pronunciations, and how they fit into sentences. Strong vocabulary improves communication, helping you speak, write, read, and understand better. It can be active words you use or passive words you recognize but don't often say. A strong knowledge of vocabulary is crucial for comprehending and expressing meaning in any language.
Key aspects of teaching and learning vocabulary. Meaning, definition and connotations of words. Spelling, correct written form. Pronunciation, how the word is spoken. Part of speech, noun, verb, adjective, etc. Usage, grammar rules and collocations, e.g., make a decision, not do a decision. Register, formal, informal, slang, or academic use. Frequency, how commonly the word is used. Word families, related forms, e.g., happy, happiness, unhappy. Context, situations where the word fits naturally. Cultural nuances, idioms or culturally specific meanings. Now let's see some effective techniques to teach new vocabulary to young children in the classroom, with examples. 1. Visual aids and realia. Technique: use pictures, flashcards, real objects, and gestures to connect new words with concrete representations. Example: when teaching apple, show a real apple or a picture of one. When teaching big, demonstrate the concept with wide arm movements or by showing a big object. 2. Contextual clues and storytelling. Technique: introduce new words within the context of a story, a sentence, or a simple situation. Encourage children to guess the meaning based on the surrounding words and events. Example: while reading a story about a brave knight, explain that the knight wasn't scared of the dragon. Ask, what does brave mean in this story? 3. Repetition and chanting. Technique: repeat new words multiple times in different ways, such as through songs, rhymes, and chants. Make it interactive and fun. Example, for the word jump, say jump, 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 and have the children physically jump while repeating the word. Create a simple chant, up, up, high. Jump to the sky. 4. Interactive games. Technique, use engaging games like matching pictures to words, bingo with vocabulary words, Simon Says with action verbs, or simple word guessing games. Example, play vocabulary bingo where children match pictures or definitions to the words called out. For Simon Says, use action verbs like clap, spin, and wave. 5. Word walls and visual displays. Technique, create a visually appealing word wall with new vocabulary words displayed along with pictures or simple sentences. Regularly refer to the word wall during lessons. Example, have a section on the word wall for feelings with words like happy, with a smiley face, sad, with a frowning face, and angry, with a red face. 6. Drama and role-playing. Technique, act out new vocabulary words or create simple role-playing scenarios where children can use the target words in a meaningful context. Example, when teaching the word thirsty, have a child pretend to be very thirsty and ask for water, using the sentence I am thirsty. 7. Word families and connections. Technique, group words that are related in meaning or form, e.g., happy, happily, happiness, run, running, ran. This helps children see patterns and expand their vocabulary. Example, introduce help, then show helper and helpful, explaining how adding endings can change the word's meaning or function. Remember to keep the activities short, varied, and multisensory to cater to different learning styles and maintain young children's attention. Regular review and use of the new vocabulary in different contexts are also crucial for long-term retention. Now let's move to the testing/evaluating vocabulary learning. Testing or evaluating vocabulary learning effectively requires using a variety of methods that assess different aspects of vocabulary knowledge, such as recognition, recall, and application. Here are some effective techniques. 1. Matching activities. Technique, provide a list of words and a list of their definitions or corresponding pictures. Students match the words to their meanings or visuals. Evaluates, recognition of word meaning. 2. Multiple choice questions. Technique, present a sentence with a target word and offers several options for its meaning. Students choose the best definition. Evaluates, recognition of word meaning in context. 3. Fill in the blanks. Technique, provide sentences with missing words and a word bank or ask students to recall the appropriate vocabulary item to complete the sentence. Evaluates, recall of word meaning and ability to use words in context. 4. Sentence completion. Technique, offer the beginning of a sentence that requires the use of a specific vocabulary word to complete it meaningfully. Students provide the missing word and finish the sentence. Evaluates, recall an appropriate use of vocabulary in a self-generated context. 5. Picture identification. Technique, show pictures and ask students to name the objects, actions, or concepts depicted using the target vocabulary. Evaluates, recall of vocabulary related to visual cues. 6. Oral production tasks. Technique, ask students to describe pictures, tell short stories, or answer questions using the newly learned vocabulary. Observe their spontaneous use of the words. Evaluates, productive use of vocabulary in spoken language. 7. Written production tasks. Technique, assign short writing tasks such as writing sentences, paragraphs, or short stories that require students to use the target vocabulary in a meaningful way. Evaluates, productive use of vocabulary in written language, including spelling and context appropriateness. 8. Vocabulary and context questions. Technique, provide a short passage containing the target vocabulary and ask comprehension questions that require understanding the meaning of those words within the text. Evaluates, understanding of vocabulary in a connected discourse. 9. Word association activities. Technique, give a target word and ask students to list other words they associate with it. This can reveal their understanding of the word's semantic network. Evaluates, depth of understanding and connections between vocabulary items. 10. Games and interactive activities. Technique, use vocabulary-focused games like word searches, crosswords, charades, or Pictionary to assess understanding in a fun and engaging way. evaluates, recognition and recall in a less formal setting. By employing a balanced approach using these techniques, educators can gain a comprehensive understanding of students' vocabulary learning and provide effective feedback for improvement. In conclusion, teaching and testing vocabulary effectively requires a blend of engagement, repetition, and context. By using interactive methods like visuals, songs, games, and role-play, teachers can make vocabulary learning memorable and fun for young learners. Testing should be equally dynamic, through games, oral Q&A, picture matching, or simple storytelling, to assess understanding without pressure. The goal is to move beyond rote memorization, helping children use words confidently in real-life situations. Consistent exposure, multisensory activities, and positive reinforcement ensure vocabulary sticks. Ultimately, a well-structured approach fosters both comprehension and communication, laying a strong foundation for language development. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, comments, and if you are watching this video for the first time, don't forget to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for more videos.